Alright, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, I turned fucking 40 today. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. Age is just a number now. I don't feel any different to yesterday. I feel different to when I was 20. I can tell you that right now. I've got some bullshit going on with the arch of my foot every time I get a fucking massage. My fucking ring finger on my right hand is, I don't know what's wrong with it. My ring toe on my right foot is also damaged. My knees creak. I've got no hair. I'm a fat old white man in Vietnam. And it feels good. It's liberating. I went to a spa today. My wife surprised me with a trip to, I don't know how you would describe it. It's like a Japanese spa. It has a name. I don't know what the name is, but it had a bunch of different shit there. So she drives me there. She drops me off. She's like, enjoy yourself. There's hot baths. There's different sauna rooms. There's steams. There's cold plunges. There's a massage. Just get in there and enjoy it. So I'm like, sick. It will give me a good 2 hours by myself. I can enjoy it. So I walk in to this Japanese spa, and they hand me a towel and some clothes, like just some shorts and a kimono type thing. And I went to go put it on, and the Vietnamese dude's like, no, don't put it on. Take your clothes off. And I'm like, just like take my clothes off. He's like, yeah. I'm like, are you sure? Like, should I be walking around nude? And I don't really want to be walking around nude either. But he insisted. He's like, get your clothes off. And I'm like, all right. And then he threw me a towel, and I went to put it around my waist, and he's like, no, take it off. I'm like, all right, this is getting pretty gay. Little did I know it was going to get a whole lot gayer. So he told me to take the towel off. And then he sent me into the showers, where I took a shower with about 3 or 4, I don't know if they were Japanese or Chinese or Vietnamese, but 3 or 4 nude Asian men. Happy birthday, Boyle. So we all showered together, checking out each other's dicks. And then once I felt like I was sufficiently showered, I went into the spa room where, well, let's just say the spa room made the showers that I just had seem very heterosexual, because you get into the spas and it's just men laying around with their dicks out, flopping around, getting into the hot water, getting out, scratching their balls, getting into the cold plunge, having a shower to cool down, getting a bucket, washing their dicks. It was a feast for the fucking eyes. And then there was like one dude who went into the hot baths and then walked out with a fucking full-on erection. I'm like, is this like a gay sauna? Has my wife sent me into a gay sauna? It's hard to tell the difference between a straight sauna and a gay sauna, because it's all just men, nude men. And if this was a straight sauna, then I would not like to see what's going down in the gay saunas. Jesus Christ. So I spent a relaxing hour walking around nude with my balls and my ass out. And my little fucking, I've eaten too much pho in Vietnam titties. And then I remember there's another section. There's a far less gay section. So the gay section was where you have like the hot baths and the cold plunge and the sauna and that. And the less gay section was like these sauna rooms. They were pretty fucking cool, actually. That's where you put the kimono thing on. And you go into these little sauna rooms, and they're like 50 degrees or whatever they are. And you lie down on a bed of like quartz crystals, and the crystals are all hot, and you just lie on them, and I don't know, you absorb the crystal powers. And there was 8 different rooms. I only went into 2. I went to the quartz one and this other one. They called it the herbal room. It was just like little balls. So similar to the fucking gay spa room. There was a lot of little balls. So I lay down on them, and then it was time for my massage. And this was like an upper like class one. This is like a legit joint that businessmen go to and undercover gays. So I knew this massage was going to be legit, and they made you fill out a form beforehand, and they asked you what areas you want focused on, and I said my back and my feet, particularly my right foot. I don't know what the hell that little fucking nugget in my arch is, but I want it torn out. And then they gave you options on how the strength of your massage: low, medium, hard, and then the last one was acupressure. And I was like, should I go acupressure? I'm not going to have another massage like this for a while. So should I do it? And then I was like, nah, that's not real relaxing. I'll go hard. Let's do hard. I can handle some hard. And it was 70 minutes of just complete torture. It was an absolute fucking nightmare. It was all elbows, all knees, all heels, just getting jammed into every muscle of my back and my body and my neck, and heels and toes. Just fuck. The pain, it was just constant for 70 minutes. And obviously, I didn't want to seem like a pussy, so I just dealt with it, except for when she came to my foot and she went over that little bump in my arch, and the pain, the absolute fucking pain it caused. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a twisted up muscle or something, or a cyst or something from wearing my boots all the time. But it is excruciating. And so I went through 70 minutes of just, it wasn't fun. It wasn't like a good massage. It wasn't relaxing. It was just deal with it. I don't know what the fuck acupressure is. It must just be like holding the elbow into the muscle for like 10 minutes at a time. This wasn't far off it anyway. So we ended up going from there to, well, my wife and kids picked me up, and ended up going from there to pottery, ceramic class, which doesn't sound like something I'd be into, and it almost seems like something my wife bought for herself, but it ended up being pretty cool. I made like a pot and a coffee cup, and we just spent a whole fucking 3 hours making pots and shit, chatting. The kids loved it. It was pretty good. And then for dinner, we went to a Michelin star restaurant, a Vietnamese restaurant, and it was so reasonably priced. We ordered the shit out of the place, and it cost less than $100, and the food was great. Again, it's like that Bourdain thing though. Who the fuck is giving these Michelin stars away? I bet you when they knew a Michelin guy was coming into town, this restaurant was like, make sure this cunt has a good time. Make sure he's getting blown like 4 or 5 times a day, and then he comes to fucking dinner. Get him in a good mood, because we need this. And the food was great. I don't know what the difference between that and any random restaurant is though, but they're a Michelin star restaurant. What can you do? It was good. So yeah, that was Le Boyle's 40th. And look, I'm not in the best shape I've ever been in, but you know, when I get back, it's all going to change. I'm going to turn this fucking ship around. But for the next 2 days, I'm having pho and banh mi 16 times a day. And some mango and watermelon and some fucking coffee in between. Anyway, That'll fucking do it for today. Oh yeah, thank you to everyone who sent me a birthday message. I appreciate it. Yeah, but that'll do, and I'll see you the fuck later.